That's how I feel. As you know, we normally do the show on Thursdays. We used to do it on Wednesdays, started going to Thursdays, but last Wednesday we went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy. Go see the movie. Last Thursday, well, technical difficulties were me getting my eyes examined. You know that wonderful feeling when they put drops in your eyes and your eyes go like super big? Friday, we had more technical difficulties.
As in,
I was exhausted. And this machine fell asleep and passed out. So here we are, it's Monday night. I know you're thinking, Shane, why isn't this guy doing the show? Why is he doing the show now? I mean, new comics are 2 days away. You know why I'm doing it? Because, actually, why am I doing it? I could probably just skip it tonight.
You could.
But I can't, because you know why? Last week was a very big week. There's a couple of really good big things. You're right, Freddie!
Did you just start all the way over again?
Yes.
Oh my god, you're such a baby.
Hey, it's me! Hi, Shane. Sorry we're late. Last Wednesday, as you know, we went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy. It was good. Thursday night, unfortunately, we don't do the show on Thursday nights, but now we had a technical difficulty last Thursday night. Yep, I had my eye appointment. You know that wonderful thing when you get drops put in your eyes and your eyes just kind of go so large that you can't see anything? And then Friday, we had technical difficulties.
In other words, you fell asleep.
This machine broke down, okay? It was just, the machine broke down. And on the weekend, we rebuilt the machine. Okay, I was just exhausted. But here we are, it's Monday night, and you're probably going, why bother doing the show? It's a good point. But you know what? There were so many books last week that we have to talk about, so I know it's only 2 days away from the next comic book batch, only 3 days away from the next show, but we're going to do the show anyway. Because I'm insane.
For posterity!
She's definitely insane. But we're going to start with Marvel this week. Alright, free preview. Yay. Yay, it's free. You get what you pay for. Alright, the movie was really good. The comic book is, of course, fun. Guardians of the Galaxy. If you don't like that one, there's also that one. Probably one of the best things from Marvel this week was the Guardians of the Galaxy. Fun read. Good read. The 100 was actually a fun read. I will give it credit. Okay, Uncanny Avengers. Secret Avengers. New Avengers. Avengers World. Avengers 33. Meh. All about the same quality this week. I wasn't overly impressed. Neither was I impressed with either Iron Patriot or Iron Man. Both kind of let me down. Not bad, though, was Hawkeye. Hawkeye was pretty okay, as usual. And last but not least, Original Sin, Hulk vs. Iron Man. Not much there. Best cover of the week for Marvel. Well, it's pretty obvious who it's going to go to. It's going to go to Guardians of the Galaxy, because, frankly, it was a cool cover, and it's not a bad read. So that's it for Marvels. I know, it seems like we're going to go so fast. It's okay. It's Vertigo time. Bodies. Actually, interesting read. I'm pretty sure the Mad Munchausen will want to read it soon, but
I don't even know what it's about, so how can I want to read it?
because I know you'll like it. So will you. The artwork's not exactly the greatest, but it is a good read. One of the ones I've been enjoying a lot, The Wake. And this one is probably the best cover, the best book from DC this week, of course, Sandman Overtures. Shane, you know what I'm talking about. This is a good read. The artwork inside is stunning. Also this week, Vertigo came out with a free little quarterly. It's actually not a bad one. There's a couple of teasers in here, some new stories. Pick it up. Shall we get to the regular DCs? Alright, Batman Eternal. Right, Sinestro. The book is growing on me. I hate to say it, it is. Right, Aquaman Annual. Not bad, artwork's okay. Adventures of Superman. Okay, here's a big spoiler issue one, okay? Remember, way back, there's a great little story called The Iron Giant. At the end, he becomes Superman. Well, guess what? Okay, here's a big spoiler. Guess who makes an appearance in the Adventures?
You mean in Superman?
Look, it's this guy here.
Iron Giant!
Wait, no, he looks more Iron Giant in a minute. Superman fights him a little bit, and all the extra stuff gets knocked off. Ta-da! And guess where he's from? He's from Krypton! See, he's like an Iron Giant guy. So Superman actually did an Iron Giant story. It was one of the most enjoyable reads I've had in a long time. You know, Iron Giant Superman, it was good. And here's a big spoiler. I'm going to show you the last page. If this was regular DC, it'd be so cool. But look, Iron Giant in the Fortress of Solitude. It was a good issue. Fun to read. Alright, Batman Detective Annual. It was okay. Red Lanterns. Civil War in the Red Lantern Corps. The ending's a bit kind of like, really? Okay, I still don't know why I'm buying it. Apparently this is one of the best books in the market. Yes, the artwork is fun, but the stories are rather childish. Harley Quinn. Okay, nice cover, not a bad read. Last of the Pips, Justice League. Okay, and this was probably, you know, predictable, but still a good read. Future's End from DC. And that's it for the DCs. Now we're going to get on to the alternates. One of the cute ones, comic books, Samurai Jack. Always a fun read. Okay, for those of you guys who have been reading this thing, you might think, is this a reprint? It's not. God is dead, but it's a bit of a flashback story before they get to the new part of it. And now this one, I finally got 1 and 2. I'm giving this basically the regular alternate covers of the week. It's also a rec book I recommend. If you don't pick this thing up, you're missing good sci-fi, great artwork, and great storytelling. Alien Legions 1 and 2. Pick these up. Those of you who go back a ways, you remember this back when it was from Epic. We all loved it back then. It's better now. Okay, here's a new one. I actually do recommend it. It's called Wool. Sort of like a doomsday survivalist story. You're not really sure what's happening at the end, but I actually do recommend it. Also been a good read, Caliban. I've been enjoying this one as well. It's going to be a bit more revealing. There's a bit more explanation in this issue. One of the insert woman ones, Mind Management. I still don't get it. I guess the story's really good. I don't read it, but the artwork just drives me crazy. It's something that I could probably draw, which is really scary that I could probably draw something like that. Okay, a good read for her, Baltimore. One of the ones that everyone in the house has a fun time reading, especially the girls, Emily the Strange. It's getting better. The Massive. This one was actually one of the good ones of the week. King Conan, really good one. Also a really good cover. One of Mad Montreal Girls books. You can't remember anymore, but I've been reading instead. The Veil. Good, interesting read. Valiant. Here we go. Ready? EXO and Harbinger. Average. Okay. Ed Brubaker. One of the ones Allison reads. Fatale. Beautiful cover. Good read. Black Science. Another good read. Okay. Well, the next one is basically my alternate cover of the week. It's Prophet. You can't go wrong with it. BD style. Good thing. I picked up number 1 not so long ago. I picked up number 2 now. It is getting better. Outcast. Another good sci-fi. Fuse. East from the West. Always a good read. One of my favorites. One of Leroy's favorites. Mice Templars. This one almost got cover of the week. Low. And one of the best written books around. The artwork kind of went a bit down this time, but 10 grand. Now, what's the best book of the week? Well, that one's pretty obvious. Not only is it a great story, the artwork is stunning. Neil Gaiman, The Graveyard Book. A must buy, a must read. So that's it for comic books. But wait, we're not done yet.
We're not?
No, we're not! Haven't done this in a while. DVD time. 2 movies we picked up recently. One was good, one was bad. Terry Gilliam's Zero Theorem and Scarlett Johansson, Under the Skin. I will tell you right now, this movie, Zero Theorem, is Terry Gilliam's shining masterpiece. If you've watched Time Bandits, Brazil, Baron Munchausen, Parnassium, this is the next movie you have to read. You have to watch. Plain and simple. The story is so good. The visuals are stunning. Time Bandits talked about childhood. Brazil was about adulthood. Baron Munchausen was about old age. Parnassium was about morality. This one's about the soul. I do recommend this one. Now, there's a lot of Scarlett Johansson fans out there. The movie Lucy just came out, which, trust me, I'd love to rant about now because people are complaining that it's partially racist. It's a movie, folks. But she did this other movie as well. Visually, it's a beautiful movie. Plot-wise, there is no plot. I won't give you much spoilers. It's an art film. It's very Kubrick-esque. Here's the characters. This is what's going on. Almost no dialogue. And you're just sort of like, here, watch it. Figure it out as what you can. At the end, it's like, what? But if you're a Scarlett Johansson fan, I will tell you, nude scene. That's the only thing that saved this movie for me, apart from some of the visuals. The story was... I mean, I enjoyed it because I can appreciate an art film, but for most people, this is the kind of movie you'll look at and you'll go, I don't get it. Why were they talking? What's with the skin? And that's it. So we'll be back to our normal on Thursday. Until then, hang tight. See you then.